Hey guys, Alex here, and I am back with Southampton for season 11, the February review. But along with Southampton, we actually have a new team as well. Well, a nation. We are now the manager of Morocco. Well, I'm the manager of Morocco. So I thought 10 years in, because I thought it used to be like where they'd offer you a job, but instead you have to apply for it for them to offer you the job. So I've sort of been waiting for it for 10 years. So I actually went, looked around. Morocco looked good. Um, so I went for them. So if we go to Morocco, actually, they are currently 19th in the world rankings. I took oh, let's just go through them actually first. Where did I take over? 2022. Um, I wasn't there for the World Cup. I think, oh yeah, I came in for this game in Burundi. We won it 2-1. Driss Armani and Abdullouai. There's two of them in the team actually. Like with the last name Abdullouai. So yeah, these are hard names to pronounce. And then Central African Republic, we won 4-1. Tran Belhanda got 2, and Abdullouai. Comoros got a friendly 3-1. Javier Bastida, Fricachet, and Yildirim. And then the 2013 Kenya was 2-2. Um, Amrabat and Abdullouai. And then we've just gone into the African Cup of Nations so far. We drew 0-0 with Algeria, which is quite disappointing. And then we actually beat South Africa 2-1 there. And Abdullouai and Yildirim after we went down 1-0. Um, and then the group actually looks like this so far. We do have one more game to play, and we are uh, leading it at the moment. So hopefully you can do well in that. But yeah, it's sort of like a side sort of thing now, just to see if I can get like my knowledge up sort of thing, and like I think it would be like yeah, Arabic. I'm starting to learn Arabic and scouting knowledge as well, to be fair. But we are for some Southampton. That's the important part. So first off, I'm going to take you through transfers. Um, so quite a few people have left now. Um, so Sammy Boyd and Sean Murphy out on freeze. Is he playing for? Oh, he's playing for Dundee. Oh, love Sean Murphy. Just never really got in the team. Sent some players out on loan to our feeder clubs. Andrew Connor went out to St Mirren. Leonardo went to racing for 4 million, seeing as we got him for 575k. That was good profit there. Some loans. Jack Forster went to Blackburn for 5 million, seeing as he came through our youth system. That's pretty good. Duncan Moore went to Huddersfield for 1 million too, from our youth system. Good profit there. Some more loans. Blackpool are a feeder club as well. What else? Christian went to Miranda's for 9.5 million, which is pretty crazy. Not thingamajig. Bought him for 725k. But Miranda's did really well last year because they're not doing too well this year. But last year, if we look at the stages, they came third in the league, above Barcelona, which is pretty ridiculous. So they probably got a lot of money from that to get that. Um, then Martin Hudson went to Blackburn too for 2.8 million. Youth player, so that's a profit. Arturo Vidal went to Miranda's too for 1.8 million. 1.6 actually. He did well for his 3 years that he was here, putting good shift. Those are great ratings there. So yeah, we just thought it was time to move him on. More loans, and then recently this transfer window, Real Madrid came with an 18.75 million offer for Jume Batesti, and he's getting on. 25 years old. I don't use him as much. He's more of a backup. Seeing as I got him for free, that's a easily like not going to say no to that, which is pretty ridiculous. So basically, this year was I was trying to get out all the reserve players and like players that I weren't ever going to use again, sort of thing. So I did pretty well with that. Got some loans out for the younger players. I think they can develop. So coming in, I think you know about Ashley Patterson, 5.25 from Man City. Looks like he could be. He's a championship player already. But yeah, he looks really good. Fabian Minero, Gil, Perez, Pedro. Um, a new signing, Benjamin Guilon, a defensive mid, 4.5 star rating, 16 years old. He looks pretty good. 1.7 million. And actually, this guy, Alphonse Areola, a goalkeeper, French goalkeeper, on a 1 month loan, and I'll show you why that is later. So, I think oh, we just have the fixtures to go through, actually, don't we? Just straight into the fixtures, friendlies, obviously, usual sort of stuff. Arsenal beaten 1-0 in the Community Shield. Nikolovsky with the only goal in that game. It's pretty good. First game of the season versus Chelsea. Beat him 5-2. Pretty happy with that. Santos, Smith, Bakayoko, Husband, and Conforto with the goals there. They were actually 5-0 up at one point, but they've got two back. We lost a 1-0 to Man City early on, which was quite annoying. Them getting the goal there, giving us a first loss. But we did bounce back against Sunderland 6-0. Pretty crazy. Gutierrez with 5, and Cooper with one there. Then Everton 4-1. Santos, Nikolovsky, and Bakayoko with two. And then Hajduk in the Champions League beat him 9-1. Bakayoko with three, Santos with four, Danilo with two, which is pretty crazy result there. Middlesbrough beat 2-0. Not really impressive, only a 2-0 win. Santos and Cooper. It actually took quite a while for us to score in this game, and it's the 70th minute. But then we had Leeds 7-0 in the Capital One Cup third round. Conforto, Martin Smith, Hooper, Bakayoko, and Danilo got two. Actually, Bakayoko got two as well. Excuse me. Stoke beat 4-0. Santos with two, Gutierrez and Bakayoko. I think Husband got injured along this sort of stretch here, so he's been out for a few weeks actually, 6-7 weeks. Marseille we beat 4-1. Santos with four goals in that game. They scored. Their player was called Pitbull, so that's a pretty good name. Then we had Huddersfield 2-0. Cooper and Bakayoko with the goals there. Burnley 3-1. Santos, Nikolovsky, and Harry Hooper. So just normal. Benfica had them again. Bloody, we've had Benfica so many times. Gutierrez, Santos, and Bakayoko with the goals there to make that 3-0. Fulham was 2-0. Batesti with a goal, and Fabio Mineiro with one of his first goals for the club. He looks to be doing pretty. Going to like come out pretty well. Swansea in the Capital One Cup fourth round, we actually beat 3-1. Cooper with two goals and Nikolovsky with one there. Terry Reynolds getting one back from there. Then we had Tottenham and beat them 6-0. Pretty crazy. Danilo, Everaldo, Cooper with two, Taxi with a goal there, and Santos with a goal. Benfica on the away leg, 2-0. Nikolovsky and Mineiro. Took quite a while to actually break them down this time. But we finally did it. Then we had Manu and beat them 3-1. Sort of showing how we're starting to dominate. Santos, Cooper, and Danilo with goals. Max Aigner for them. They scored. German striker, actually. I swear he's a different nationality. Okay. Nope, just German. Then we had Newcastle. Beat them 2-0. Cooper and Gutierrez with the goals there. West Brom we beat 2-1. Galley with probably his first goal of the season. Danilo scoring there. Liverpool was 4-0. Gutierrez with two. Cooper and Hooper with goals there. Then we had Hajduk away 3-1. Quite a bit less this time. Smith, Santos and Galley 3-1 there. Where are we at now? Wigan 4-0. Two goals from Gutierrez, two goals from Bakayoko. Bakayoko's really come into it this season, even though he's got older. But I think he's come into his prime, which is pretty good. Then we had Mansfield in the Capital One Cup quarterfinal. It's crazy how we got this draw for they're League One, I think, for the Capital One Cup quarterfinal. So he did put out a nearly completely different team. Diego, Cabral, Pedro, Lima, Fran Pasquale, Ken Gray, Ashley Hewitt, Gill, Taxi Minero, and Matthew Garnier, who got two, and Gill got one there. So I think all we need to do is change the goalkeeper, and then we would have a completely different team, which is actually an achievement I need to get. Um, but then we had Swansea 2-1, back to the normal team. Gutierrez and Bakayoko with the goals there. Reynolds scoring against us again. Um, and then we just beat Marseille 7-2. Casual. Um, Nikolowski with two, Cooper with two, Santos with two, and Husband with a goal there. Son Hyung Min scored for them. I think the start of the. Oh no, he plays for HSV. He turns out very good actually. Um, then we had Derby beat them 2-1. Cooper with both goals there. Blackburn 2-0. Gutierrez got sent off actually, but we still won. Santos and Martin Smith. I think that he actually got sent off before they scored. Yeah, oh no, we scored one and then he got sent off, but we held out and got another goal actually. Um, then we had Arsenal beat 3-2 away this time. Galley put us up 1-0. They drew level 1-1, and Santos put us up 3-1, and they got one later on, which actually made it a bit more worrying, but we actually won that in the end. Then we had Man City 2-0. Hooper and Cooper there scoring both goals there in the first few minutes actually. Give us the win. FA Cup third round versus Hartlepool. They're actually in the Championship. We beat them 3-1 though. Cooper, Danilo, and Taxi. Um, Taxi, we're starting him a lot more now. 23 years old, Baldy. 17 finishing, so that's pretty good. So like he's been attracting like offers from Real Madrid, Barcelona, that sort of stuff, but have been rejecting them because they're not really like worth his sort of level. But yeah, then we had Derby in the Capital One Cup semi-final, first leg, 1-0 away, Nikolovsky, and then Everton 4-2. Um, Nikolovsky with a hat trick within 20 minutes, Santos, and they brought two back. Then we drew against Huddersfield, 2-2. This was actually quite lucky. We scored 92nd minute, Danilo and Cooper got the goal. But as you can see, we had Lou Bedwell in goal there. Oh, excuse me again. Um, Diego got injured for 2 weeks, and we didn't have a. We don't. I've realised we don't have a backup goalkeeper. So this is our youth goalkeeper who's really bad. That's why I brought the loan in of I've completely forgotten his name. I don't even know who he is. But that's why we brought him in because otherwise we weren't going to do very well. We had Derby in the second leg. We beat him 3-0 though. We did have Bedwell in goal again for that game. But then we had Gutierrez, Husband, and Santos gave us the win, and we're in the final of the Capital One Cup. Then we had the FA Cup fourth round versus Liverpool. Yeah, it's Areola. Gutierrez had both goals there to give us the win. Middlesbrough 3-1. Santos, Cooper, and Prevalic. Burnley 1-0. Taxi with the only goal in that game, which gave us the win. And then recently Tottenham 2-0 gave us oh, they had a player sent off actually. I forgot about that. Santos with two goals there. So yeah, that leaves us looking like this: 23 wins, one draw, one loss, 70 points, running away with it this year. Middlesbrough, Burnley, Derby down the bottom. Cooper, look at that average rating, 8.38. That's ridiculous. He's doing so well this season. I'm really happy with him. He's starting to come into his like prime sort of stuff now. But yeah, there was actually some awards for the world player and stuff. So just want to go to this. Boom! World Golden Ball, Johnny Cooper. If we look at this, so I think Cannavaro got it. I think he's the centre back in 2006. Kaká, centre attacking mid. Ronaldo, like a left wing, right wing. Messi. Ronaldo, Neymar, Hazard, Pastore, Castellanos, and then Johnny Cooper, a centre back, getting the golden ball. 358 voting points, won it by a landslide, 8.18 average rating, 21 goals though to be fair, in 52 appearances. They got more than Malgrau, to be fair. And then Gutierrez is actually there for third place. Nikolovsky nearly got it last year, but somehow lost out to Castellanos. Um, well, player of the year. I don't know how Malgrau won it, seeing as Johnny Cooper did so much better than him. No idea, so I'm quite annoyed about that. And then, well, team of the year. Um, Diego, Luke Shaw, Johnny Cooper, Cabrera, Santos. Hooper's on the bench. Danilo's on the bench. Gutierrez is on the bench, and Husband's on the bench. So we have a lot of players in there. So that's pretty good for us. Um, but yeah, let's actually have a look at player stats for the league. Santos is up there with goals, 15. Gutierrez with assists, average rating, obviously. But yeah, I actually wanted to show you though. The Capital One Cup like is really weird actually. To be fair, like our run has been pretty like easy. Like fourth round, Swansea, quarter final. We had Mansfield, who are League Two, and like Championship, Charlton, League One, or other Premier League teams. Semi final, Charlton win. So we win. They had Newcastle, we had Derby. So that means the first time I'm ever going to play Charlton in this entire save is going to be in the Capital One Cup final. To be honest, I just want to lose just to give them the win there. But I don't know whether if yeah, I want to lose, but at the same time I don't want to. Like they've gone through so much, like through these few years, like going into League One at the moment, not doing very well. The amount of managers they've had is ridiculous. Like managers, look at that. Chris Powell got sacked. Appleton left the role. Chris Coleman got sacked. Ollie Smith got sacked. Alan Green got sacked. Stacey Burden's in there now. Just ridiculous. But I might just try and get like take them back up again maybe if they go to League Two or something. But yeah, actually I'll just show you the leagues. Obviously you got our league. You got the likes of Huddersfield up here, Blackburn, um, Derby are up here, Middlesbrough, Burnley. Everton are quite far down. Um, we're the top, like pushing into Newcastle are in sixth. They're pushing up. Stoke are pushing up. West Brom, sort of regular otherwise. Um, yeah, where's Arsenal fifth? Championship. Crew are actually pushing for promotion right there, along with Reading, Millwall, our feeder club. That's probably because of a few of our players. Blackpool there. Um, who else in there? QPR and Aston Villa are kind of stuck there. Norwich as well. Um, Champ League One, Swindon are up the top there, probably because of us. Charlton there. Um, any big clubs? Portsmouth are there. West Ham are in League One. Bloody hell, didn't see that. Um, League Two, rather. Birmingham are in League Two, which is a bit crazy. Bolton are League Two. Um, yeah, let's go down another league. Blue Square Bet Premier. Shrewsbury, Wimbledon. That's about it. Will there be any big clubs down here? Doesn't really look like it, to be fair. Um, no, it looks like the normal people at the moment. Yeah. Okay, we have to wait a bit longer for that to happen. But yeah, it's been really good this year. Like he's only in here for a month though, to be fair, just for those few games. If we go selection info, look at that. Santos has got 28 goals so far. Top scorer for us. He's got so many in the in Europe so far. If we look at yeah, look, he's got 12 goals in 5 European games. One coming as a sub, 15 in 15 league games, 1 in 2 cup games. So it's definitely worth the 31 million we bought him for. But yeah, Johnny Cooper has 18 goals. He's our second top scorer. That's ridiculous. He's got 13 in the league, 3 in cup, 2 in um, Europe. It's ridiculous. His stats are amazing. Gutierrez has been doing well. Nikolowski, Danilo, Hooper Smith. Um, average rating obviously 8.4. Husband hasn't been doing so well this year. He's been injured for a while. So I don't. Where is he? Oh, he's got to get injured again. Bakayoko's on internationally. Yeah, my husband got injured again, but he's still doing well. Like, he's still one of my favorite players, definitely. We also have a new feeder club. Go to Southampton affiliated clubs. We have Mixto MT from Brazil. This is for to get like foreign players into our youth system, just to have a look at them. But they're not even they're non-league, so I don't know whether that will work or not. So I'm just gonna try and get everything done. Um, let's just go through. I'll take you through my staff. Might as well. I don't think I've really done this before. Um, coaching attributes or mental. Yeah, the scouts are pretty good. Have a lot of good scouts in there. Uh, yeah, so who we got? Any good play? David Frio. Um, have we got any actual players that used to be players here? Arthur Birch. We got Gary Neville, Matthew Everington. He's actually a good coach. He is. Paul Scholes, Craig Gordon. Um, that's about it really. But we have a lot of scouts actually now because we've been trying to get our like scouting knowledge up. Because if we look at knowledge, we have you can complete. We have a lot. So I've been basically trying to get like South Asia, Western Africa, all these smaller ones up a bit. So I've got players. I've got like scouts in like especially from those areas. But look at that. We have so much information on these different like places now. That's why I went to Morocco as well, to be fair. But who have we got from Morocco there? Karim Mousset. He's a scout. So yeah, but Otto Burch. We're doing pretty well actually. But yeah, I think this is going to be it really for the review. We got the Capital One Cup final versus Charlton. FA Cup fifth round versus Swansea. We actually have a Champions League. I forgot about that actually. Champions knockout run versus Spartak Moscow. Pretty easy thingamajig there. If we go to the groups, let's see. Anything happen here? Roma didn't get through. We finished top obviously. 28 goals for. Completely destroyed it. Marseille didn't get into it. Shakhtar, Celtic got Europa. Nothing really. Inter didn't get anything. Miranda's got Europa. Let's go to Europa actually. What's happening in there? Liverpool there versus Miranda's actually. Barcelona in there. Tottenham, Man U, Celtic. So yeah, just the normal sort of stuff. I'll be back at the end of the season, guys. Hopefully with a win. I'm really aiming for the Champions League this year, seeing as I lost it last year. But yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.